Welcome to Rampage, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I'm going to make this clear. Was this a good show? Yes. Did it have some stuff in it I'm sure everyone's going to like? Yes. Am I disappointed at the end of the show? Yes. Now, I'll explain that in a minute. First thing, we got Evil Uno versus Adam Cole. What the hell did you think was going to happen? There was no way Evil Uno was going to win that. He lost. And the promo afterward was actually pretty good. He made it very clear to all the people that he beat, you guys are nothing. And to everybody else, I am going to become AEW champion. I am tired of being disrespected. I'm tired of people not understanding who I am. Every place where I've gone, I have shown how great I am. Flat out, that's the truth. That's it. Sounded good. I'm alright with that. Also, Selena Deebs had a vid pack. Kind of goes along with the same thing as Adam Cole. Of course, they're not together. But you get my point. Her vid pack was done very well. She didn't say any words. They just flashed some words on the screen going along with Hiro Kushida, Chase, Thrill, Destruction, everything kind of like that. I'm not saying those are the exact words, but you get my point. Now, Sammy Guevara versus Isaiah Cassidy of Private Party and the Hardy Brand. A good match. Why is he still carrying the interim and the TNT title? Why? This is what I don't understand. You now have done the unification. You've done it. The interim why is the interim title still there? It's now the TNT title. The interim TNT title and the TNT title right there. There's no point in keeping them unless they're going to turn the interim title into something else. It's like a waste of time. I just don't agree with it. It's a good match, and I didn't expect Isaiah Cassidy to win. But you now wonder how far they're going to go with Andrade and Darby Allin, because at this point, it's not about Sammy Guevara. This is about Darby Allin and Andrade CM, about to say Andrade CM Owens, Andrade El Idolo. Because both of them came out. Andrade was first. He wanted to make sure that Hardy was dealing with his men, which one of them lost. That makes both a Private Party losing. And then Darby Allin backs up a Sammy Guevara, who they used to be butting heads and wanted to rip each other's heads off. He was by his side, and Darby Allin showed him respect. But you wonder, how far they're going to go with this, that Andrade El Idolo wants to buy a Darby Allin. Or Darby, I always say Darby, but it's Darby Allin. There you go. Now, there's someone I need to address here. Jade, baby. Jade the reason I'm botching is because it's damn funny. She is addressing the critics about her being green. Smart Mark makes it very clear with her permission. And you guys tell me below, when you looked at the scene of Jade Cargill and her top, tell me there wasn't a bit of a dark spot there that could be a Eliova. In other words, her nipple patch. That looked like a nipple patch. And I'm going like, wait a minute, what the? Why does the side of her boob look so dark all of a sudden when she turned this way? I'm going, could that be her nipple? And that girl did not notice that her nipples are showing on the side? Anyway, she makes it very clear that she is the best. And she has Smart Mark make it very clear when she had her first offense, it was 25 and she won. Her second offense, 26. The next one's going to be 27 and she makes it very clear. And everyone keeps calling me green? Girl, who the fuck do you think you are? You are fucking green. You are so damn green. It's obvious that a plant's growing out of your head, your ass, and everywhere else that has not become a real woman. And I know that's going to piss a lot of people off, but I don't care. Because as a woman's wrestler, she is so green, she's a child. But she has potential to become a true woman of wrestling with enough time. She's not an amateur wrestler. She's a WNBA basketball player who has done very well for herself, but still, she hasn't got years of experience, and I really hope Mercedes Martinez is teaching her, because we got Mercedes Martinez versus a Thunder Rosa, a great match that got DQ'd. Really? Now, mind you, this was because Britt Baker paid her to take her out. And that is Thunder Rosa. She didn't want to deal with Thunder Rosa, so she had a Mercedes Martinez take her out. That's okay. But then you're going like, really? Using a lead pipe-ish type of thing to the head of a Thunder Rosa? A lot of people are not going to like it. They're not. Even though it protects Mercedes and it does protect a Thunder Rosa, a lot of people are not going to like it. They're not. They're going to want a clean victory, or at least an outside interference to a certain extent. A pipe does go along with Mercedes. But then you're going like, really? Really, AEW? And finally, that part at that interview she has, and once Hayter, Rebel, and a Britt Baker comes out, you now got them face to face. And that's a Hayter and a Mercedes Martinez. The question is going to be, what's going to happen next? Will Mercedes Martinez still deal with Thunder Rosa, or is she not going to be seen for a little bit? Then she's going to deal with Hayter, and then Thunder Rosa comes back, whoops her ass, and then is going for Britt Baker again. You guys tell me below. We got the final match, and I'm going right there. You have Ricky Starks versus Jay Lethal. I'm going to be honest here, guys. If you wanted to see Ricky Starks win, I can't agree with you. To be honest, I wanted to see Ricky Starks' job. Really good. To a Jay Lethal. Not because I'm a huge Jay Lethal fan. It's because you can build a great story for one person that is currently being built up. And that's Hook. As I've said, Hook should claim the one thing that belonged to his father. Now, of course, you're going to say it's way too soon. I know it's way too soon. But this is what could happen. This is what I see. You have Jay Lethal going up against Ricky Starks. He beats Ricky Starks, Jay Lethal. Taz is apoplectic. He can't stand that a title of his has been taken away from Team Taz. He gets Powerhouse Hobbs, as well as he gets Powerhouse Hobbs to try and get the title back after Ricky Starks tries once and then twice fails. Then you got Powerhouse Hobbs trying to do it, and you can set this up. This doesn't have to be within a few days or a few weeks. You can have the first match between Jay Lethal and Ricky Starks at Revolution. Stretch this out. Again, eventually you get Jay Lethal dealing with a Ricky Starks on Dynamite or Rampage. The next pay-per-view, let Powerhouse Hobbs get his shot. He gets 2 shots. One at the pay-per-view, one afterward, still fails. Then Team Taz gets a shooter, someone from the outside of their team to try and get the damn title back. Still nothing. They get another guy. Still nothing. But eventually, once Hook has enough wins behind him, you can easily set this up for Hook near the end of the year. And he would be the one that would reclaim his father's title. This should be always about Hook. And this could still be about Hook. But as it stands, I would have rather seen it start now. He wins that title. They spend weeks upon weeks building up to a match at Revolution. Then, after that, you can have it again. Maybe 2 or 3 weeks after that. That's Ricky Starks again. Then you get Powerhouse Hobbs his shot. Either at a pay-per-view, and I'd rather see it at a pay-per-view, But there's always going to be some interference with Dante Martin or something with either side. You could build up into it, but this is just what I feel about it. Building up Hook. That's what I feel like this should be. But it's just me. And I hope you enjoy this Rampage. Please give me a comment below. I know you were expecting me to do my power review. I decided since I am going to do NWA USA, why not do it there? I know it's really late, and it's hard for me to be able to see it. So why not do it on, at least on this day? There have been times I could see it when I can see it within a day or two. This time I couldn't see it. So, almost forgot. And it will be up. Because I'm going to answer the comments that I saw. Because when there was a commercial, I checked the comments on my YouTube channel. People are saying that Impact is now on... Impact is now on YouTube's sports channel. Guys, really? Really? They've gone from Fight TV, and they're probably still going to be seen on Fight. They're working with Anthem. They now do Access TV. They do Fight TV. And now they're on the YouTube app, which is for YouTube Sports. Do you have any idea how many people on sports? Think about it for a minute. Yes, it's $11, and it's cheaper than the networks. But how many people you actually think actually subscribe to YouTube Sports? Do you know the numbers? The numbers might not be as high as you think. Now, mind you, I could still be wrong about those numbers. And I know so many people want me to say, can't you see Impact is growing? Sorry, I can't. If they can't do it on Access TV, who has 50 million people. Let me explain this again. I know I've gone from AEW to Impact, but I got to say this because I know more people are going to be saying this because they think I hate Impact or I just don't want to give them the due. I'm not going to. It's still mismanaged. You don't want to admit it. You don't want to admit this. Because if I was wrong about mismanagement, why don't you say it? You can't, because Impact has mismanagement. It does. It's the reason why they ended up on Access TV, and they got to go to the Fight Network, and now YouTube Sports TV. Seriously? YouTube Sports TV. You know they're on Pluto, right? You know they air that stuff also on Pluto. A free app. A free channel. They also do it on... I don't think they do it on Hulu now. But they used to, I believe. But the point is, mismanagement. Anthem is not getting rid of the people that's caused the trouble for the last 2 decades of Impact Wrestling. As far as they're concerned, Impact is self-contained. They're not going to tell anyone to be rid of unless it's something really bad happens. So you don't see it. You keep thinking Impact is going to grow. Impact will really start getting themselves straightened out when they fix their mismanagement, which they have not. Mismanagement stems into booking and hiring. I say it again. Mismanagement stems into booking, mismanagement. And that also counts on creative, because the same idiots who have been causing trouble for Impact are still there. Do you actually believe it's going to get 100% better quickly or even slowly? They still got the same problem. Now, mind you, as I said, if YouTube Sports TV is huge, which we don't know, it's not like they give a whole bunch of numbers all the time, if they even do, because I don't know if they give numbers like the Nielsen ratings. YouTube may not give numbers. They may not. They could. I don't know them. But if they don't, how do you know they're actually going to be getting a reach? What happens if that's a small segment of YouTube? Because people don't want to have to spend 11 to 14 or whatever dollars, because that's YouTube Sports. What about YouTube Premium? How much does it cost for YouTube Premium? Does it cost at least more than that? As far as I remember, I think it's like $14. I could be wrong about YouTube Premium. This YouTube sports, not a lot of people want to spend money like that. Now, I could be wrong, but think about it for a minute. Have a good day. Have a good night. Peace.